everyone, and welcome back or welcome to the Her Real Happiness YouTube channel. My name is Holly, and here we talk about all things manifestation, mindset, and that sort of thing. So if you like that sort of content and you're not already, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notifications every time I upload. Today the video is going to be very similar. I don't know, apparently my mascara on my bottom lashes is more proof. Anyway, today's video is going to be very similar to what went on yesterday, where I'm just gonna I have an idea that I want to talk about, and I'm just gonna run with it. Normally I have like notes about what I want to cover, but I've just been getting these sort of epiphanies recently, and I kind of want to like voice my thoughts at you in the hopes that it will help some of you. So if this video is a little bit disjointed, then please let me know, and please let me know if you get any value from this, or if you prefer me to write notes, because I know I can ramble quite a bit. But I have just been thinking about coming back to how important it is to reinforce your self-concept while you are manifesting anything at all. It doesn't matter whether it is SP, whether it's money, whether it's house, whether it's a job, whatever you're trying to manifest. Self-concept is really important, and I think with the video that I did yesterday, if you haven't watched that, then feel free to, but you don't need to watch this. But I talked about like my sort of not failure but failure of manifesting something, and it's reinforced in me the importance of self-concept, and how my self-concept is at a point at the minute where I don't feel like I get the things that I want. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm sure that is something that you guys probably experience as well. And I know that when it comes to my self-concept in other areas, like SP, for example, I know that I always get who I want. I have who I want now. I am very happy with him. Like, our relationship is really strong. Like, even when we fight, we always come back to each other. It's like my self-concept for SP has always been quite strong. I've never, like, other than obviously being a younger person in like early high school and stuff like that, I've always had a good self-concept when it comes to being with the people that I want to be with. I've never had a problem with that, and so that's really reinforced in me. But I know from my issues with my self-esteem, that my self-concept is very low when it comes to really everything else in my life. And I think I really forgot that while I was trying to manifest this really big thing. I was affirming for this thing, but because my self-concept was so low when it came to being like chosen for things and getting the things that I wanted, that I wasn't reinforcing the fact that I am God. Like, you are God of your reality. You create everything that plays out in your reality. Like, you have control over everything that is happening, because it is all happening based on your assumptions. And if your self-concept is off, so you forget that actually you are this major power, the power. You are the power. You are God. And if you forget that, then it's so much harder to try and manifest the things that you want, because you are manifesting from a place where you don't feel like you're worthy of getting the stuff that you want. And I know that was that was the state I was in, and that's why I was feeling so much anxiety around that, even though my anxiety is so much better than it's ever been in my life. Nearly gone. I mean, I barely feel my anxiety during those few days where I was really focusing on this thing and let my mental diet fall by the wayside. I know that that anxiety stemmed from the fact that my self-concept wasn't being worked on enough, that I hadn't worked on enough of my self-concept to actually be able to like imprint that assumption into my subconscious, because it was like my self-concept wasn't there. So my subconscious is like, yeah, but apparently we don't ever get anything we want. Apparently we're not worthy of that. So let's just create a load of anxiety and make you think otherwise. Because at the end of the day, your like reactive thoughts, your thoughts that aren't intentional, your unintentional thoughts, there you go, that's a bit better word, more concise. Your unintentional thoughts come from your self-concept. And so if your self-concept is low, then your unintentional thoughts will always be negative thoughts. So if you are building up your self-concept and you remind yourself constantly, you are God, you get everything you want because you are God. So you create everything. And so if you want to create everything you want, if you want to create the life of your dreams, then you can do that. But you've got to remind yourself that you are that power, that you have that power. You are the power. You are the power. I'm trying to think of the song now. There's a song. If I remember, I'll edit the text and put it on there about what the song is. I mean, you are the power. If you know what song I'm talking about, put it in the comments. You've got to remember that you are the power. You are the operant power of your reality. Everything around you is happening and creating because of you and your subconscious thoughts, your assumptions. And so you need to remind yourself that you are God. And if you don't, like I said in the other video, if you don't like using the word God because of the religious connotations, which I completely understand, I had a really difficult time when I first started reading Neville about accepting that, because I had such a resistance to religious texts and things like that, because I've always not anti-religion, but I've always had bad experiences with religion, let's put it that way. And so I was very resistant when I first started reading Neville, and I think that's why it took me so long to actually read Neville's work and research him more and look at creators that focused on his teachings, because I was so averse to religious connotations. And so I understand if you don't want to use the word God, then use the word universe. You are the universe. You are the universe. Like, and the thing is, even scientifically, you are made of the universe. You are made of parts of the universe. Like, we are carbon, which comes from stars, for fuck's sake. Like, we are so powerful, and we are. I might film it after this, a video about my sort of ideas on the theory behind manifesting. But like, the reality that you experience is yours. And you can change that. You can jump from each reality into a reality where you have everything that you want. And all of that is down to you. Like, that is down to you. You are so powerful, and I think that we forget that. And I think that's what holds 99% of us back from getting everything that we want, because we forget that we are fucking powerful. We are the most powerful things in our reality, because we are selecting and choosing the reality that we experience. Like, the reality that you are currently in does not have to stay that way. You don't have to stay on this path, in this reality, with these circumstances, with these people, in this situation. You do not have to stay there a second longer. You just have to reinforce the fact that you can choose, and you think on the new reality that you want, and slowly you will slip over there. Slowly you will transition over there. It might be fast. You could transition over there in the next millisecond if your self-concept is strong enough to know that deep down, none of this is permanent. None of this is permanent. It is all about what is created in your mind, what your mind is selecting, what your assumptions are selecting. So if you assume that you are stuck in this reality and in this circumstance and in this situation and with this set of people that you don't like, then that is what you're going to continue doing. But if you remind yourself that you can be in any reality at any time, then you will slip into that reality where you have everything that you want. I really hope that this video made sense, and I really hope I got my point across about how powerful you truly are. And so since little one is crying, I'm going to sign off very, very quickly. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this useful, please leave me a little thumbs up. That would be really, really good for me. Leave me a comment down below about what you're currently trying to manifest, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye guys.